The scale of children is not often considered in the design of public spaces, but it is crucial to address their developmental needs in how we can accommodate them in city planning. Changing this point of view, incorporating child-friendly elements such as pedestrian pathways, accessible place areas, and age-appropriate facilities enhances the overall experience for children. Shifting the focus of urban design towards the needs and experiences of children is necessary. This involves considering their physical, cognitive, social, and emotional development when designing public spaces, transportation systems, parks, playgrounds, schools, and other urban amenities. Designing cities with playful and accessible spaces encourages children's active engagement and exploration. Universal accessibility ensures that all children, including those with disabilities, can fully participate and enjoy the urban environment. Participatory design processes prioritize inclusivity by involving stakeholders in decision-making processes. In particular, actively involving children in the planning and design processes is crucial to envision child-friendly cities. Collaborating with children in co-planning home-urban schools relations offers the opportunity to consider a different point of view by reevaluating the city's primary functions. In this perspective, different educational models are emerging based on educational planning around proximity and openness to the territory. Through alliances between educational institutions, local governments, and territorial subjects, the school supports the neighborhood with programs to fight inequality and educational poverty. According to this, involving several stakeholders in educational planning within public space increases proximity and spatial permeability, causing the development of richer cognitive and relational and experiential levels in the future. The educating community crosses the boundary between the educational space and the city. Working in collaboration with school communities, these processes can achieve a sense of continuity and develop new meanings within the transformation of educational spaces which become spaces of exchange and aggregation. This gives life to educating city.
Rethinking the relationship between educational and urban spaces through participatory design process promotes social cohesion, empathy, and a sense of belonging within the community, generating educational continuity. Educational continuity allows setting up an education that can continue along a life. It will strengthen the collaboration between educational services and out-of-school actors with educational and prevention functions. Participatory design processes with community involvement define the sense of continuity in two dimensions. The first one, spatial continuity, is the configuration of spatial components that allow the school to be open to the urban context, enhancing permeability between inside and outside. While the second one, relational continuity, is interpreted as the level of participation and relationship between the actors involved in the bottom-up participatory process concerning school-city openness. In this scenario, educational continuity is realized in concentric circles, starting from the internal spaces of the schools up to the city. The spatial continuity between these levels facilitates the creation of relational between different circles, giving rise to relational continuity. The participation of different actors contributes to the children's educational and learning dimensions in terms of quality and equity. Therefore, the role of space is fundamental in defining the educational dimension. Spaces constitute a learning context through infrastructured spaces. The four levels of interconnections are: first, core spaces of learning environments; second, atriums, garden and trestle spaces of learning environments; third, proximity urban spaces; third, city spaces close to schools.
Analyzing these four levels of interconnection deeper, let's start from the core spaces of learning environment. It is essential within them to design and plan the relationship between the pedagogical approach and the space based on the individual, their needs, and the activities that can be carried out. Atriums, threshold spaces, and gardens are those places where the school opens up to the community. It is important to design special solutions that allow the school to be more permeable through these spaces, enabling educational exchange in both directions. The proximity of urban space around the educational environment should encourage autonomous movement, play, and light mobility. Designing safe street spaces, bicycle paths, and green spaces promotes the creation of positive educational experiences along the way from home to school. Into urban spaces close to schools, local actors, associations, and services are valuable in defining a rich educational community. The design of space and services in this context can foster the creation of relationships with actors by promoting continuity with the city's urban space.
Virtuous examples in this direction are European initiatives such as Street for Kids and School Street that promote temporary or permanent traffic closures to make places close to schools more child-friendly. On the other hand, there are some policies and good practices at the local level, such as scuole aperte e partecipate and piazze aperte per ogni scuola, where the participation of inhabitants and social actors in teaching and educational projects are not only in school spaces, but also in urban spaces near them. To conclude, educational continuity creates a network of child-friendly spaces, people and services that extend all over the city. In this scenario, the active participation of children in the design of public spaces facilitates the integration of their views and needs in shaping the city of tomorrow. Participatory design promotes a sense of belonging and empowerment toward the common good by consolidating democratic social context.